So to be clear, this was always going to happen. And what I'm talking about is DeepSeek and their new AI model, which they trained for $6 million and seems to be comparable in performance to the frontier AI models. So this is always going to happen. Not to rain on DeepSeek's parade, but basically there's a website called Hugging Face, which is an open source community that's grown up around AI developers. You can go on there and you can download both trained models or the code for models, data sets, etc., etc. Anything that you actually need to build an AI of your own. And of course, people do that and they tweak it for whatever their specific purposes are. In this particular case, they've tweaked it for low CPU cycles during training. But to put that $6 million training in context, about a month ago, I read about a group of academics that trained a comparable AI model for about $500 in a weekend. So here's the difference. Number one, China. DeepSeek is from China. It's a corporation, and politics factors into this. And number two, being corporate and not a bunch of academics, they have marketing. So this hit the press, and the press woke up, and the markets went to town. So does this really change anything? Not really. Like I said, this is always going to happen, and it's already been happening to a certain extent. The ability to create a model that's comparable to the current state of the art is going to come down dramatically in price, and it has been anyway. But of course, the ability to push things to the next level, and not just not just incremental improvements, but like real order of 10, order of 100 kind of improvements is always going to be expensive, just because that does actually require massive data centers. It does require new kinds of data, which is very expensive to collate in the first place. So yeah, open source for the win. I think this is going to have an effect on researchers. It's going to have an effect on companies that want to utilize AI. And it's certainly going to have an effect on the stock market price of the large frontier companies and the chip manufacturers that supply them. But really, it doesn't actually change anything at all.